Lyn from the Hurricane Main Show on His Hot Radio.
I just want to inspire, motivate, and inform. I really believe that God gave me this gift of rap and talk so I can motivate and uplift people that are down and out and spread the word of God and promote positivity. Because I believe positivity is the formula to winning. And that's what I do. I win. Hey, welcome to the Hurricane Main Show on His Hot Radio. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for another great episode, an all new episode of the show, day before a hump day show, a couple days, 2 days before Thanksgiving show. So it's going to be a great one today, people. It's going to be a great one. Like I said, I thank everybody for tuning in. And, I hope everybody's this past weekend was a good one for everybody. If not, hey, that's in the past. That's all in the past. We're pushing forward now. It's Tuesday, and we got to get our stomachs purged out right to get ready for that good eating coming up Thursday, if you know what I'm saying. Because it's about to go down for Thanksgiving on the eating scene. It's a big thing. I know everybody out there is kind of making space, eating light leading up to it. I know how it is. So getting ready for that big day, be with family and everything. So I'm totally excited about it. And my granddaughter, her birthday's today, so I got that to be excited about too. Shout out to my little tiny Raylan out there. And I'm so excited about everything. Yesterday was just my wife Sherry's birthday. Shout out to my wife out there, Sherry. And we had a good time. Well, actually, we had to work. We own a paint company, so we had to actually do some work and all yesterday. So that's how it is, being grown up. But we're gonna have a little party, a get together this weekend, though. She's gonna be having a '70s party, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna post some pictures up on that thing so y'all can see how I look in my fro and everything. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. So got a lot planned for the show today too. I got a special guest on the show, Sister Lyn Dee Eldridge. And for those of you that might have not heard of this sister, she's a powerful, positive sister. She's out of the New Hampshire area, and she's with the Les Brown Institute. She's actually like a trainer, train recruits to be motivational speakers, uplifting people. She does a lot of events, where she tours around and just does a lot of speaking to women, speaking to men and everyone about believing in yourself, just being motivated, accomplishing goals and all that good stuff like that, And she's also the founder of a foundation called the Happiness Jungle, which promotes positivity, promotes, the word of God. It promotes everything positive, just keeping you uplifted through rough situations or just believe, even people going through depression or whatnot. And we'll cover all that stuff, in the next segment coming up. And what else we have? Let's see. I gotta play some new music for you today from Sister Marlon Thomas. I'm gonna play some that Boss Queen. I've been promising I'm gonna play that. I played it a couple weeks ago, so I'm gonna be running that new music, some Highlight Reel, some Darren Deek, Deborah Denise. We're gonna be playing all your favorites, and we're gonna be just doing some good chatting. I mean, this here is an interview that I've been looking forward to for a long time, so for what, not just with the individual Lyn Dee Eldridge, it's just to have a person that's affiliated with the Les Brown Institute and everything. It's just, I've been blessed to get someone from there on the show, and so I'm so excited about that because, Les Brown, I listen to that brother a lot. He's a motivational speaker, and he's just said some of the most uplifting things that's changed my life a whole lot. And he mentions books to read, and I've read a lot of stuff and followed a lot of footsteps that he's talked about. So now it's like I'm taking it to the next level by getting in contact with someone that's involved with working with Les Brown. So that's going to be awesome, and I hope this show is a blessing for many of you out there. You know, if you got anyone that's going through some things right now, some struggles in life, a little discouraged, or if you yourself are, this would be the show for you. So get those people that are not here listening, that need to listen, and get them to check it out. And we're going to go ahead and take a little break and come back and get to know the sister Lyn Dee Eldridge on the Hurricane Main Show on His Hop Radio.
Hello, everyone. This is Marlon Thomas, and you are listening to the Hurricane Main Show on His Hop Radio.
A boss queen is a blessed, overcoming, saved sister. God has called his daughters to be kingdom royalty. So ladies, straighten up your crowns and let's run this.
Boss queen, boss queen, boss queen, doing your thing. Boss queen, boss queen, boss queen, doing your thing.
An angel came and whispered in my ear, boss queen, keep winning from here. The hurt, the pain, the shame has pushed you to step into your thing. They don't understand you. You're law from the heart, from pain to purpose. God's plan from the start. Winning is your thing. You're on the potter's wheel. Shake them on this secure. Thank God the
Like walking on water, it's a faith walk. Been strong a long time, believe in your dream. Got an angel looking down, watching over you, boss queen. It's time to do your thing. The time is now, your turn is come. Let's get it, boss up, it's souls to be won. Broad is path, now is the way. Christ is light, our kingdom come.
Boss queen, boss queen, boss queen, doing your thing. Boss queen, boss queen, boss queen, doing your thing.
You gave me life, a purpose and a plan. It's time for me to walk in it, like walking on sand. It feels right, it's all good. Keep holding me up, 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 up. No looking back this time. My word is honey good. Father, walk down on me. Lord, someone special to me. Tragedy checked me, but the way I was born in me. Hope, passion, and love. It's flowing through me from above. No need to validate me again. I've got a boss queen rising within.
Boss queen, boss queen, boss queen, doing your thing. Boss queen, boss queen, boss queen, doing your thing.
Boss queens, you are blessed and highly favored by God. You are overcoming every obstacle from your past and reigning as kingdom royalty. You are saved by God's grace, and we are sisters through him that loves us. You can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. It's your time, it's your turn. Your wealthy season has come upon you.
All my blessed, overcoming, say, sister, stand up. 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 All my blessed, overcoming, say, sister, stand up.
Boss queen, keep doing your thing.
All right. We're back with more of the Hurricane Main Show on His Hop Radio. And just like I promised in the first segment, people, we got Sister Lyn Dee Eldridge on the phone. How you doing, sister?
Tremaine, I am doing fantastic, blessed, honored, and favored to be here with you. With you, sir. Thank you.
All right. I'm so glad. I've been telling people in the first segment about you, you know, how you're a trainer with Les Brown Institute and you're totally motivating woman out there doing your thing, you know, just making moves with the happiness jungle, your foundation, and just spreading the word of positivity and joy and teaching people to love themselves and the world. It's so beautiful what you're doing. That's why I had to connect with you, sister. And, you know, I want to let the listeners know a little bit about you, because that's what I try to do with my guests, because I like to try to create a relationship, you know, between listeners and the guests, so I can have you back on shows and everything. You know, you don't have to go into a lot of detail, but let people know why Lyn Dee Eldridge is so special to Hurricane Maine. You know, as far as the motivational force, you know. Let us know a little bit about you.
Wow. Well, all I can share with you is that that's really a question that you have to answer. Why am I so special to you? But I have to share something that's really important. You know what I'm saying? That's really important.
You're special. Let me tell you this. Lyn Dee. You're special to me because you're promoting positivity. And you're promoting what's right, because if we get more people doing that and paying it forward, that's when it just builds on. So that's why you're so important to me, and that's why, you know, I had to have you here. And you now you come up in the New Hampshire area, you know, and I know I don't really know what the grind is like up there. You know, you tell us a little bit about how things are up there. What are you doing up there to motivate people?
Yeah. Wow. Well, you know what? In order to be able to receive, you have to learn how to receive you. You have to be hungry enough to have that choice. You can't let anybody knock you down. You got to shine no matter where you are, whether it's in New Hampshire, in Georgia, in Florida, in Africa, in India. It doesn't matter where you are, because you are.
That's right. That's right. You put
hungry for that feeling for you.
Right.
Once you have that, Trumaine, the world gets it too. So thank you very much for my goodness. Just I guess I shine my light towards your direction.
That's
and you know what happened? You know how that happened, right? You remember?
Yeah. What the law of attraction? Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I'm talking about, the law of attraction.
That's right. And that is a powerful thing. That's more than just words. That's an actual force, you know, and that's what I believe too. And then, you know, and if you open yourself up to that type of thinking, you know, it starts, I believe, with God, you know, your belief in God and in whatever name you believe in him, and in Jesus and you know, whatever. You know, but if you get that, then it opens you up to connect you to that law of attraction. And people that are like that, you know, they're attracted to each other, and paths cross, you know, and it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. You know, a lot of listeners out there, they're going through things in life, and they're going through depression and just, you know, they're down and out. I was talking about it in the first segment, how people just need uplifting, and how it was great for them to pull their friends. Like if their friends weren't there listening to the first segment, hey, if they're going through something, get them in front of the radio right now, or the smartphone or whatever, to hear this show, because that's what you do. You know, you encourage people, but what if some of the things that you've overcome? You know, and then, you know, that maybe we can go in that direction. Tell us a little bit about that. So,
Trumaine, may I have your permission to tell your audience to sit up right now? If they're under the covers, I want them to sit up on their bed. I want them to pull their covers down to their waist. And I want them to be open to everything that we're going to share within this short time that you and I have together.
Right.
Because I know what it's like to be under the covers. I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to be abused, to come from broken. Because that's the name of my first book. That's called Tears of Fears Behind Closed Doors.
That's right.
It's on Amazon. So I want everybody, for the next several moments, for the next several minutes, please accept these words of my life to inspire you to make a better choice, to become a better you. You have the right we talk about unicorns, right? This morning it was about a unicorn in my life. I don't know. I woke up this morning with a unicorn. Can you imagine?
Hey, whatever. Hey, that sounds like a happy thought, though. Unicorns
Say
are.
what? And here I am.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? I get to speak with you and everybody else out there in the world, right?
That's right.
Isn't that
Yeah.
exciting?
That's
So,
right.
Here's the deal.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Here's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And guys, welcome to my unicorn. And I believe that you are now starting to saddle up your own, because the belief in you've got to be hungry for that. Are
That's
you
right.
hungry enough to
Yes.
make your inner soul smile with peace and glory?
Yeah.
To allow every bit of energy, every bit of your soul, for the Lord to be able to lift you so you're not so heavy.
That's right. That's right. You preaching now, sis. I got quiet. I'm sitting here listening to you preaching. You can tell you're definitely a motivator. And you must have had some good background in that. You taking schooling for the type training that you do at the Les Brown
Yeah.
Institute. What's your background in that? How'd you get into this? It had to be something
my
you went
God.
through.
It was absolutely something that I went through. And I don't want to take up a lot of time going deep into my story. You all could get that book off of Amazon.
Okay.
Fears Behind Closed Doors.
That's
But
right.
let me tell you, I came from a very abusive background since the day that I was dropped out of my mom's womb.
Wow.
I get it.
Wow.
Know what it's like to be poisoned from the second. As a matter of fact, they were poisoning me even when I was inside my mom, because back then they smoked, right? They did all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Sure.
Yeah, that affects the baby. That's right. That's true.
Right? So I tell people that are 57 and above, we all come from a smoking room,
Yeah.
because most of them smoked. It
Wow.
was more smokers than non-smokers back there, okay?
Yeah.
So, and then the words that they used were horrific that I heard that I wasn't a wanted child. Maybe we should abort this. Maybe, this is the wrong time. She's coming, they didn't know whether it was a he or a she back then, 1960, but I share that with you because I want everybody to realize that are sitting up right now or standing up and getting their juices flowing,
Right.
rattling their wings, all right? I want them to realize that I understand what it's like to be knocked down, torn down, and told that I was less of.
Right.
I believe in myself so much. Now, here comes the law of attraction. Read my book, and I'm going to take you all the way up to 2009, okay? So read the book.
Yeah.
But let me take you from 2009. Okay, well, I'll give you just a snippet of my past, which was 1986, when my life changed.
Yeah, see,
when Mr. Les Brown.
Yeah. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear what made you get into the point that you wanted to be a motivator.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So here we go, guys. Welcome to my unicorn. 1986. I want you to imagine this. I was 25 years old. I am now 57 years old. And I was 25 years old, sitting with my 15-month-old baby girl in my arms that was at the doctor's office all day and got the shot. Well, we all know what happens when a baby gets shot.
Right,
It's
yeah.
a miserable day from that day on. It's a challenging day. So
Right.
the baby, I was holding the baby, wasn't able to really do dinner or anything. And the abusive husband walked in after working, and he came in, it was around 5:30, and he was very, very abusive. But at that moment, something was happening. The television was on. Now, I also want you to realize I didn't sit and watch television. It's because my baby was sick.
Oh, so yeah, because so you're pretty much just sitting down saying about the baby, and the TV was just on that channel. Right, I got it. I got the image. That's right. Okay.
I'm a mover and a shaker. You don't see me sitting down watching any of the morning shows or soap operas.
Oh, so that's just not you. You're not a couch potato.
I'm not a couch potato.
Wow.
Stay-at-home mom. I was a mover and a shaker, but this day was a little challenging because the baby was sick with the fever after receiving all the shots. It just happened.
Oh yeah.
So he walked in and he was very annoyed that the attention wasn't on him, and he became very boisterous. You know, that monster voice, that abusive verbal language was spewing out of his mouth.
Right.
Now, catch this vision, guys. All of a sudden, I was sitting on the couch. The door opens. He walks in. He sees me. He sees the baby, starts screaming, and he starts just being obnoxiously cruel.
Wow.
Thoughtless.
Wow.
Selfish. Uncaring, ungiving, uncompassionate.
It's pretty much breaking you down. You know, there's a lot of stuff like we've been hearing in the news, you know, the whole thing with all the abuse going on, you know. I didn't realize it was so bad, you know. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah. So what did that lead to?
All of a sudden, Tremaine, all of a sudden I just looked at this television that I never really looked at this time of day, and it was Mr. Les Brown. It was on Channel 2, PBS, the public business, the channel, right?
Yeah. The public broadcasting system
right, personal
station.
Yes.
PBS. We all know PBS.
Yeah, we do. So all of a sudden, okay, and I believe that this was the good Lord giving me the sign. Let me just stop here. Throughout this conversation, is it okay if I give tips and gold nuggets along the way?
Oh yeah, that's what I told. That's the anticipation that we want your advice. We need it. We need you. Show us the way.
All right.
Okay.
Nice, because I don't want to go ADD on everybody. I want to finish what I started. But right here, I want to finish everybody. But you keep asking the universe and the good Lord for change, and it's coming your way. But you keep on shooing it away.
Right.
All right. You keep on going. Not now. You're annoying. It's not the time.
Right.
You got to start reacting to the positive dreams that you're asking the universe for, because they appear. Fair enough. Be conscious of the signs right now. I hope that this radio show does to you what that show did to me back in 1986, which was giving my freedom.
Exactly.
For me to become who I am today. All right.
Exactly.
So here we go. So taking you right back to Les Brown and I. And I want you to know right now.
You know what? I'm gonna stop you right there, because you came to a good little spot right there where we could take a break and come back. You know, because I'm on the edge of my seat, and I'm sure a lot of the listeners are too. You know, because you're right. You're getting into talking about the subconscious. You know, as far as what you have yourself programmed with to believe, and then you accomplish it because that's what's within. And it starts from within. And then right there on the cliffhanger about what happened when Les Brown was on the TV. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back, and we're going to start from there. Okay, sister? Okay? So everybody
just ready. Go get your water. Go to the bathroom.
That's right. And we're going to continue to get you through this Tuesday grind, 2 days before Thanksgiving on the Hurricane Main Show with Lyn Dee Eldridge on His Hop Radio. All right?
They don't see life from this church view. Spend my whole life in this church. These houses sing. See a lot of souls from this church view. Sometimes I even slept on these church pews. They don't see life from this church view. Spend my whole life in these church pews. See a lot of souls from these church pews. Sometimes I even slept on these church pews. These eyes have seen and bear witness of a king at a young age and a young phase, and I learned his ways to stay lean. These church walls, they raise me. Tell me not to stay late. This book of knowledge is all you need, and you will see it, I promise, baby. That street code gon' say nothing, stay loyal. Well, that church code gon' pray something, stay royal. All I know is fellowship, all I know is love. I know God is faithful, so I keep my head above. I seen and heard prophecies come to life, and people listen honestly. I'm thankful for the saints who discipline, the battles won on the knees. The only dead bodies I've ever seen in my life are the ones that fell down to the floor and came back up in that new light, and that's real. They don't see life from this church view. Spend my whole life in this church view. See a lot of souls the water, didn't even recognize them cause they flesh got slaughtered. Heard them harmonies from the choir and the stands, wise words of encouragement from the preacher man. He said the doors are wide open, consider this. You're amongst family, you're never alone. Spiritual covering from head to toe, and I promise you're forever strong. Take a bite of this flesh, take a sip of this blood. Open your hearts and your minds, the kingdom of heaven have blessings to flood. Real. They don't see the life from this church pew. Spend my whole life in this church pew. See a lot of souls from this church pew. Sometimes I even slept on these church pews. They don't see the life from this church pew. Spend my whole life in these church pews. See a lot of souls from these church pews. Sometimes I even slept on these church pews.
This goes out to all the true worshipers in the world. For everyone who decides to take their worship to the next level with the rebels. Y'all ready? Let's go. Made the blind see. Took my sins to the cross, yeah, it was for me. In the grave, looked death in the face, took the key. Rose in 3 days, hail his majesty. Praise is what I gotta do, I gotta give it to ya. Shabbat the Lord with the highest praise, hallelujah. Feel the rush of the Holy Spirit just flowing through ya. Magnify his name, he's worthy to be praised.
I will praise his name each and every day. I will lift him on high.
Until the day that he cracks the sky. Until then, I'ma let my light shine before men so they can see my works and glorify him. So excuse me if my praise sounds strange and insane. I'ma live for Christ cause the guy is game.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Yeah.
You're worthy to be praised. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You're worthy to be
Mold me, make me, fill me, save me. Do what you gotta do no matter how you do it. As long as you change me, cause I'm wrapped up in your arms. When I'm there, I mean no harm. My heart's changed, transformed. When you're in the vessel like a smile like a storm. I'm not worthy, but I know you are. Hope and pray we never go apart. Shine your light in my darkness, cause you're my bright and morning star. In my mess, you brought me out like algebra. You sought me out. I wanna be in every season. So plant your seed, don't crop me out.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. You're worthy to be praised. Hallelujah, the highest praise. Hallelujah, you're worthy to be praised. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
with the Hurricane Main Show on His Hop Radio. Got Lyn Dee Eldridge on the phone, giving us a little motivation. She left us at the end of that last segment with a little cliffhanger, letting us know, getting us thinking about the subconscious mind and, and how to program your mind into accomplishing your dreams and goals. And, Lyn Dee, I want to kind of get into also talking about you got to be hungry. Since you're on that Les Brown thing, you left us on that note. So kind of flow into that too, the whole you got to be hungry thing,
This is where it all began.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
All that. I heard those words for the very first time. Is everybody buckled in? Are you ready? Did you call somebody and let them know or text them that right now they need to plug in to the main show on His Hop Radio right now, because we're going to start understanding the inner soul.
That's
and understanding how to take control of your life. You got to be hungry.
That's
and
right.
These are the words that I heard. I was sitting, and all of a sudden, all that noise that was distracting from the abusive husband that I've had for the last 6 years, I've been with for 8 years.
Right.
As I'm holding my baby, 15 months old, in my arm, I hear this gentleman on PBS look me straight in my eyes, and he said, "This is Les Brown. You gotta be hungry. You gotta be hungry. You can't allow people to tear you down. You can't believe in their stories. You gotta believe in yourself."
That's right. And I don't want the listeners, now I know some listeners might just tune in. I want them to realize when you saw Les Brown right there on PBS, people that wasn't listening earlier, this was just on the TV screen. Lyn Dee went into the other room with the baby because her husband at that time was yelling and everything, so she went in the other room. The baby wasn't feeling good. She sat down, and the TV just happened to be on this channel, and you see Les Brown, and he says you gotta be hungry. And what is that when he kind of got your attention?
He did. He got my attention. I was hungry. I was thirsty for love. I was thirsty. I was beaten, knocked down. All my life I've been beaten, knocked down. And here was this gentleman who I'd never heard before. And that's when the real personal development started in my life. I was always, as a child, resonated toward nice poetry, not dark poetry.
Wow.
So I've always, good Lord, was getting me ready for my greatness.
Wow.
I was thrown out to the universe. Oh my God, help me. I don't understand why I'm going through this. I know I don't know, but give me a sign. And then Mr. Les Brown comes on the show. I'm smart enough to know it when the universe is answering my prayer.
That's right. That's right.
And from that point on, I knew that I had to be changed, right?
That's right.
I had to be hungry, and all of a sudden, I started listening to Les Brown however I could. Now, back then, we didn't have no YouTube or computers.
That's right.
It was
That's right. Kids out there, they back then we had to use what they call a cassette.
That's right.
That's
or
what we had to
track.
use. That's right. Well, yeah.
Or an 8-track.
Or an 8-track.
I had him on 8-track, okay?
Wow.
They were like bricks.
On 8-track. Now that's wow. I was a little one then. But I do remember the 8-tracks, but I didn't know Les Brown was on that. So wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Wow. And I mean,
that's how long he's been around, right?
And by listening to those 8-tracks or tapes or whatever you listen to, even you can listen to them now on YouTube, or listen to anyone that motivates, like what we're trying to do here on the Hurricane Main Show. It gets into your subconscious mind, because a lot of people don't realize. They hear stories like yours where you say this ironically was on the TV and everything, and because right after you just prayed for asking for a sign, and then a lot of people, the non-believers, they'll say, oh, whatever, but really it's really true. If you open yourself up to these things, that's when they come into your life, because I got stories just like that. So I understand perfectly what you mean, but you're right.
And the whole thing
Go ahead.
And the whole thing is that what you just said were so powerful. I have stories like these, but you know what? Everybody has stories like this. They're bringing into their life
Right.
what they're, some of them, you guys they're so into the drama world of negativity.
Right.
That you need to come over to the light side. Thank God, Les Brown. At the moment, the universe said, "Excuse me, didn't you just ask for something, a message? Here, watch this television that you never watch.
That's right.
Watch this television that you never watch." And then he came up, and I just kept feeding myself.
Uh-huh.
You know, and,
Wow.
and I had to.
That's-
I had to. And with that, I got divorced.
Mhm.
I was divorced for 20 years. I became an entrepreneur. I had never went to college, ever. I'm a New York street
Really?
smart kind of a gal.
Wow.
Oh.
No- So you
I
just
never-
so just the stuff that you've been through, the struggle you've been through, kind of just made you into this positive force. I mean,
Well, it was the start of the foundation.
okay.
Here's where the foundation was
Oh
being
yeah,
poured.
yeah. Tell us about your
When
foundation.
I invested, because I invested in myself, not in college where I would be in debt for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I know. I talk about that a lot too.
You see, I was broke and busted, and I was hungry. So I knew that if I had to invest in myself, whatever that amount was, it had to be a really smart, good investment for my future.
Wow.
Okay, for my future. Now what this personal development has taught me was not only to believe in myself, to pick myself up and take action.
That's
So
right.
it taught me how to give focus. So wherever I would spend my money to learn how to do this, whatever seminar,
Right.
book, training, coaches, mentors that I spent money on, that was my college fund.
That's
How about
right.
that?
That's
That was my
right.
college
And that is your college fund. It really is. And you're yes, your business investment because yourself is a business. You know, all of ourselves are a business. That's right. If you don't believe in yourself to invest in yourself, who else should? You know. So
Right. And you're going to invest in something.
That's
You're
right.
Going to, we all do.
That's
Pick
right.
and choose again.
That's
You've
right.
got to be hungry.
That's
You know,
right.
and I'm going to throw this out to you, and I don't mean to offend anybody. As a matter of fact, my name is Lyn Dee Eldridge. I am the Chief Happiness Officer of the Happiness Jungle. And if I am offending you, I do not mean to. I'm talking to the other listeners. You just hold your ears for 1 second. Come on.
That's what I like about you, Linda. You keep it real, you know, and that's what I'm all about too, you know. But sometimes it's harsh, but sometimes it's constructive. You know, it's all in how you receive a message, you know. But so lay it on
I
us.
want to share with everybody. Yeah, I want to share with everybody. When I talk about the investment within you, I'm talking about that lifetime investment within you. So some people that I speak to say, "Oh my gosh, Lindy, I want to come to one. I gotta come and see you." Or I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go to a Les Brown seminar, I want to get involved with wherever you see that there's a positive force that you're gravitating towards. There's so many mentors, so many seminars out there, right?
That's gotta feel good to you, Landy. To hear
It does,
something that
'cause I make choices.
That's right, and you made choices to get into this when you were just you and nobody yourself with a dream, sitting there with the baby in front of the TV watching a channel that nobody hardly even watches. You know, PBS is not a channel that the TV's not usually on. You know, you know, but it was on there for something for that reason, and I mean, it's so awesome.
I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second because there's another segment that you and I could talk about, and it's about helping peace and earth and coexisting in our beautiful world.
Wow.
But remember back in 1960, it was a very prejudiced world. Very prejudiced.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
So here I am. Listen to this, guys. I'm a white Jewish girl that was born in New York. Hungarian girl.
I see where you're going.
Guys, I got an afro that's bigger than yours.
Oh, God.
It's a big mess. I'll tell you what I'm saying.
So,
I
it's real.
want you to know that all of these things, leading up to 1980, 86, and then seeing the
Yeah.
beautiful, spiritual black man on my television that was now entering into my soul.
Wow.
It was life-changing. Peace and coexisting in this world is another topic that I share.
Yeah.
So, it's powerful.
We'll have to get. We're gonna get you back on to talk about that. We got a lot of subjects within everything, and we really do.
And
I wish we.
What's
that now?
I'm invited to all different homes of God, all different congregations, all different denominations, because I coexist and I bring out the true meaning of happiness, the spiritual being of why we all exist in this fabulous world. So
Wow,
that's
so
another,
beautiful.
topic. But let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back to killing yourself.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
in order to invest in yourself wisely, okay, here's where I stopped and I said, forgive me for being Lyn Dee.
Oh
my
yeah.
New York
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Here it
Keep
comes.
us flowing. Yeah.
Here it comes, okay? Investing in yourself. I hear it sometimes when I sit down with people and I ask them, what have they invested in themselves to become the person that they want to become? Depending on what it is that they want to do. I coach a lot of people, right? I give them the right direction. And they tell me they can't afford it. Now, here comes the Lyn Deeism. You can't afford it. How much is that beautiful tattoo that is on your arm right now? Tell me, how much? Because it's gorgeous.
That's
how
right.
much is it? And they tell me how much they paid for it, and I said, do you realize? And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Right.
And I know that it brought you to happiness because, but it was temporary. It was temporary happiness unless you keep seeing in the mirror getting complimented.
That's right.
You could have invested in yourself and started in what your dreams are, what you're asking the universe for, right? You've asked the universe for better, so then don't put the ink on your skin. Put the ink on a contract, join an institute that's going to make you flow, become better, invest in yourself, and then when you make it, go buy yourself 1,000 tattoos.
That's right. How does one find that? Because I know a lot of people out there now, they hate their 9 to 5 and everything. They hate what they're doing, and what?
And they don't
I mean,
a 98%, because that's what they are. They're 98%.
Yeah, exactly. And 98% of people out there just don't. Well, so a percentage of that 98% just don't know what their thing is that they'll be happy with. What does one do to find that niche or find that thing within themselves?
Get in touch, just like you said. What was it that you said earlier that we were going to touch out and we were going to get more involved in? Yeah,
as far as in touching positivity, just being more into God and everything.
Yourself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Connect with someone that inspires you and you respect and you feel comfortable with. Maybe it's me. Maybe you want to connect with me. I hope it is, because that's what I live for, all over the world. Right. But that's you start because you need to heal inside, and time will either promote you or expose you. If you're living with the devil or you are the devil, eventually you will be exposed.
Yeah.
If you're an angel, you will always be an angel. You will be magnetic.
Oh,
so
yeah.
come over to the angels are playing.
That's right. That's like I read in the book, The Power of... No, it was As a Man Thinketh. And it was a little phrase in... That's right. And it was a phrase in there that says, positive actions can only create positive results. And, positive actions and thoughts can actually produce positive results as negative, negative results. So pretty much that's what it said in a nutshell, and that's for real. It draws it to it.
How do you do it? Yeah, and how do you know who to invest in? Google, YouTube Les Brown. Oh my goodness.
That's
YouTube Lyn Dee Eldridge. YouTube John Maxwell. Can't any of them. Anybody that you feel inspires you. If you feel them, then they gravitate towards you. And I have many mentors. Les Brown is my Oprah.
Well, that's what we'll do then. We're gonna we'll take a break then on that note, and we'll come back and let you share some links and some ways that they could get in contact with you, how they can go about getting involved in the Les Brown Institute, and tell us about the people up in New Hampshire. Let them know when your show airs or whatever. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to just take a quick break, and we're going to come back with more Lyn Dee Eldridge on the Hurricane Main Show on His Hop Radio.
Everywhere I go, I got God. 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 Everywhere I go, 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 everywhere I go. When I'm in my zone, I got God with me. Everywhere I go, I got God with me. Rain, sleet, or snow, I got God with me. I got God with me. I got God with me. In the studio, I got God with me. When I write these flows, I got God with me. I don't need the smoke. I got God with me. I got God with me. I got God with me. When I hit the block, I got God with me. I don't fear the cops. I got God with me. I'm not slanging rocks. I got God with me. I got God with me. I got God with me. You need a feature, bro? I got God with me. I'm about to rock a show. I got God with me. When I'm on the road, I got God with me. I got God with me. I got God with me. Everywhere I go, I got God. Everywhere I go, I got God. Everywhere I go, I got God. I got God. Everywhere I go, 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 everywhere I go. When I'm riding, bro, I got God with me. Everywhere I go, I got God with me. If I'm rich or poor, I got God with me. I got God with me. I got God with me. Look, I'm free as a dove. I got God with me. When I'm showing love, I got God with me. Ain't no hating, bruh. I got God with me. I got God with me. I got God with me. When I'm under attack, I got God with me. Tell the devil that I got God with me. I don't need a strap. I got God with me. I got God with me. I got God with me. They see me on my grind. I got God with me. I make these lyrics rhyme. I got God with me. They can't stop my shine. I got God with me. I got God with me. I got God with me. Everywhere I go, I got God. Everywhere I go, I got God. Everywhere I go, I got God. I got God. Everywhere I go, 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 everywhere I go.
All right. We're back with Lyn Dee Eldridge on the Hurricane Main Show. And for the break, we were going into just trying to talk about how people could get in contact with you, Lyn Dee, any links you may have. And I'm, of course, posting some your links on the Hurricane Main Facebook like page. Also, you know what, Lyn Dee? I was just thinking, I just recently posted a picture of you and Les Brown. And that I found, I was browsing through your photos. I admit it, but it was a night. Yeah, I guess so. I was just curious, and it was just awesome, So I put that up right there where people can see it on my Hurricane Main page. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And some
You
more-
can stalk me.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Thank you for letting me stalk you. And also, tell us how people can get to know more about the Happiness Jungle. When did you come out with the Happiness Jungle, and how can they get in contact with it?
Wow. Okay, you gave me a little bit of a lot, so let me go ahead and squeeze my orange. So,
Yeah.
First of all, Les Brown's connection with Lyn Dee Eldridge. It was always my dream since 1986 to somehow or another meet Les Brown. He changed my life so much. I was a student of his. I was hungry. I am always going to be a student of his. And I've been praying and wishing and throwing it out to the universe, please let me meet Les Brown. I came close quite a few times, but never close.
Wow.
He was at a convention. I invested in myself. I went to this convention. I was in the audience of 15,000 people.
I mean, now, while you're in that audience of 50,000, I mean, you said you went through all these hurdles to meet him. Now, were you kind of going backstage and knocking out security and?
Listen to this, okay? I am crazy. Okay. You know that if you want it, you got to get it. You got to go after it. You got to want it bad enough.
That's right.
I want it bad enough. Right? So here's what I did. I was broker than a joke. And the event was $300, right? So I went ahead and I sold things. I did. I said, what don't I need anymore?
Okay.
So I would do whatever it took. I cut hair because I'm a hairdresser also. Okay, that was one of my survivals, right? One of my professions. I owned a salon spa, by the way.
Awesome. Okay.
So I scraped up the money and I got to his convention. But I didn't just go to that convention. Okay, listen to me, everybody. I invested in myself enough that I also now knew that I was going to invest my time. My time is worth money. Everything that I do is worth my tomorrow.
That's
so
right.
I got to the convention because it wasn't they didn't assign seats. It was first come, first serve. I was like those concert groupies. I got there early. I was like right in front of the door because I was going to go sit by the stage or as close as I could possibly sit.
That's what you got to do. That's right.
Opened and yes. I teach this. Right. I created a posture within me that Les Brown knew me, and I belonged in that by that stage.
Wow!
And I hustled. Those doors opened, and I hustled. Man, I tripped. I think I tripped. And I just ran, and I got very close to the stage. Now I am watching. I am like zoned in. You want to when you go to any event, you want to be as close to the front. So there are no distractions.
That's
I don't care who's getting up and going to the bathroom in the back of me. And whoever's in the back of me, please don't be talking.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So make sure that, very politely you own your zone. But stay in your zone. And that was me, right? So I'm watching, and they said, you can have your picture taken with Les Brown. Huh? I said, picture taken with Les Brown.
That's awesome.
And I'm watching because he's starting to close, right? And I'm watching, and it said he's over by his books. He's going to be signing his book. Well, my God, I got up, I removed myself, and I got on that line. Really?
Did you? Wow.
And I got his book. You see what I'm saying? I bought his book, and he autographed it, and I got my picture taken. I took ownership of my investment.
Wow.
Of my financial investment. I took ownership of my time management investment. I took owner of my present now moment.
That's right.
Investment.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's
so
awesome.
I got it. And I got my picture taken. But I was one of 15,000. He didn't know me from just another picture being taken.
That's right. And you were the one that got in there. You were the one. So
there you go.
I mean, that's just
I'm going to go full track.
That's just a small example of persistence right there. That's so wonderful. So now you're doing motivating, you're paying it forward, you're doing like Les Brown.
I'm learning.
We're always learning.
Oh yeah. I'm stepping out of my box. How can
people get to know more about you then? As far as YouTube videos, I checked some of that stuff out. With Happiness Jungle.
Yes. On YouTube. Happiness Jungle. My whole brand is Happiness Jungle. Happiness Jungle fan page on Facebook. Like it.
Right.
Like it.
That's right.
Happiness Jungle on YouTube. I even have a Happiness Jungle TV show out of Nashua, New Hampshire. Just Google Happiness Journal TV show. It'll come up in the feed.
That's right.
You know, and I coach and I preach and I practice and I do all kinds of wonderful things.
Wow.
All because I stepped into my greatness and I invested in myself in every aspect
That's right.
that means.
You know,
that means.
You,
So,
and you know, you were telling me too that you overcame breast cancer too. You're a breast cancer survivor. Is that correct?
Yeah, if we could all just quickly just give about 5 seconds prayer for everybody that's battling any kind of illness, number one, any kind of an illness, any kind of a challenge.
Right.
But yes, Tremaine, I just found out about a month and a half ago that I do have breast cancer. I have stage 1, and I also want to share, I'm reading a book in regards to the breast cancer experience that I'm not even going to say I'm challenged with anymore, because number one, I kicked its ass. I got surgery 3 weeks ago because I understood how to fast track it.
Okay.
So I'm writing a book in regards to that.
That's
wonderful. Yeah. So, but again, it's a choice. I could have had that breast cancer totally stop and pause me.
Right.
Or I could say, now hold on, universe. You gave me this for some reason. What am I to do with it?
Mm-hmm.
So I turned it around because of all of my investing in myself.
That's
spiritually balanced within myself. How to learn how to be a servant. How to learn how to not be a victim but a victor.
Right.
I said, I got it, universe, and you had me survive it, and you had me kick its ass because you want me to inspire others and let them know that going for mammograms is a must, and it's an important part of what we have to do, ladies. So no excuses.
That's right. That's very important.
Every woman out there that is due for her mammogram, no excuses. Make that appointment as soon as you're done listening to this radio show, okay?
That's right. And you know, I hope I didn't go too deep bringing that up, but just you being the inspiring individual that you are, I wanted people to know that, hey, life wasn't just given to her. So I mean, she's been through some things, and just a month ago, getting that diagnosis and being in this state of mind that you're in is so inspiring. I'm so.
It's because I hang out with people like you.
Oh, you're so sweet. That's right.
Radio network.
That's right. His Hop Radio. That's right. That's
Can
right.
you imagine? Do you know the feeling of happiness equals success? Success will never equal happiness. Do you realize going through everything that I go through, and especially now with healing with breast cancer? I'm healing, okay? I start my radiation treatment the week after Thanksgiving, so I'm blessed. I'm healing. But instead of being in the pity party or the woe's me, I am uplifted and charmed because I hang out with you and Les Brown.
That's right, and that's right. That's right, because every time you talk to me, I'm gonna give you something positive and motivate you every time you talk to me, and I mean, because the first step to healing and overcoming things is being positive. It starts in your mind. You know, you believe in like you're gonna believe. So I know you're gonna overcome this whole cancer thing, and your holidays is gonna be so wonderful. And I mean, everything's gonna be so awesome for you. And I'm gonna make sure I stay in contact with you too, just to check up on you and all. And I don't think it's gonna be too hard to keep you uplifted though. I think you got that covered.
Let me go ahead and just finish, sharing what we started out to do. You inspire me so much. I've had the greatest opportunity to be speaking with you behind the scenes. Man, I want you on my TV show. I got to interview you.
Oh, yeah. I'll get up there. I will.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So I want everybody to realize that you may feel that you're speaking with the universe, with God, with the glory, okay? And you've been talking to him for years, and he's not delivering. It will come a time where he will deliver when the timing is right.
That's
so I'm going to go fast forward. I always loved, watched, mentored, salivated over Les Brown, right? And I all of a sudden, this past July, I'm 57 now, guys.
Right.
It was answered. I got to meet Les Brown. I am now a co-brand partner with Mr. Les Brown. I am not one of 15,000 in the audience. I sit at a table and I eat with him. He knows my name.
Wow.
He
Wow.
called me the day after I had my breast cancer surgery.
Wow. Wow.
Do you see the
Oh, my
power
God.
of belief? Never giving up on your dreams?
Yo.
The universe is always listening. It kept
I know.
answering me. It kept on giving me the clues, the stars to get me to where I want to go. So now I'm 57 years old. I am now co-brand partner with Mr. Les Brown. My entity is the Happiness Jungle. That is who I am.
That's
and
right.
the entity and the Chief Happiness Officer of the Happiness Jungle is now co-brand, co-partnered with her mentor, Mr. Les Brown. I know what
That's
he
phenomenal.
felt like. I could feel his beard, and he knows my name. He called me. He had my phone number. He didn't just say, I wish, because of Lyn Dee.
Isn't that-
Lyn Dee. See? The future is yours to hold. You
That's
gotta be
right.
hungry.
That is
Don't
awesome.
ever be full. Don't ever be full. That's
Wow.
my motto. That's my story. Don't ever be full. Make sure you're making better choices. During the holidays, a matter of fact,
Uh-huh.
anytime you're sitting around
Right.
people, why
Uh-huh.
don't you just start taking your inventory of who you want to be more like?
That's right.
And start surrounding yourself around what it is that you want.
That's so
If
beautiful,
you want
Lindy.
more misery, hang around with the miserable.
That's right. Just like Les Brown says, OQP.
Yourself,
Only quality people. That's right.
only quality people.
That's right.
Only quality people. These are your choices.
That's right.
So start with, I don't know any mentors. Okay, no worries. Go ahead and in YouTube put inspirational for women, inspirational for men,
That's right.
inspirational for maybe you're going through a challenge, breast cancer. You will find something that
That's
pops
right.
up, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, I like how that person's down to, oh my gosh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
But don't give up.
So that's
Don't give up.
That's true, and I'm gonna post a lot. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna post some links on my page, on the His Hop Network page, and everything. And gosh, I wish we had a longer show. I do, because there's some other things I wanted to go into, but I'm looking at the time now. But we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up. But with that said, though, I thank you so much for coming to the show. I thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
You know, for
Happy holidays, everybody.
I know,
Yeah.
and happy holidays.
happy-
And we're gonna get you back on here, Lindy, to talk about some of these different subjects. But right now, I just want everybody to go out and check your book out on Amazon's. And the title of that book again is
Tears of Fears
Tears-
Behind Closed Doors.
Tears of Fears Behind Closed Doors. And I'm gonna get some of those links posted up. I already got some of your stuff on there, and wow. I'm
That's
just honored.
nice.
I'm truly honored, and we're
You
going
know
to keep
what?
this thing
All
going.
All I could share with you is the final question that you asked me is, how did I become who I am? It's
Right.
because I kept becoming a student, and I kept working towards it, and really striving for it. And I'm very humbled to be able to build a private coaching business out of that as well. I've got clients in Africa. I've got clients in India. I have clients all over the United States.
That's so
And
awesome.
it's such a blessing because I'm living my dream on making a difference. What are you doing living your dream, and how are you making a difference?
That's right.
And if you're stuck, then by all means, my phone number, I'm going to give out my direct phone number.
Oh, wow.
603.
Okay. Go ahead. You can run it down.
Yeah, 603-660-6010. And if you're having any challenges finding me, go to Facebook, Happiness Jungle, like the page, message me, private message me, and let's have a conversation of joy.
Wow, that's
That's
right.
my
That's
offering.
beautiful.
That's my
A
offering.
conversation of
So
joy.
put it
That's
down-
beautiful.
Yeah, the conversation of joy. I want to help you go for your CMB. I want to go for you choosing choices, making better choices. That's what I want to help you accomplish.
Wow.
Getting
Wow.
your MBC.
That's right. That's right.
Be hungry. Be hungry for what you want, and realize that time will promote you or expose you. If those that are in your life aren't serving you, you could love them and you could forgive them. Read my book, Tears of Fears Behind Closed Doors, Learn How to Forgive.
That's
And
right.
Learn that it's time for you to move on. And how do you do that? Listen to what the universe is saying. It's speaking to you right now if you're listening to me.
That's
and
right.
Tremaine. These are the most inspiring gentlemen in the world. I am blessed and honored to be on this show. The Hurricane Main Show.
Hey, I appreciate you. Got an open invitation to come back anytime, any events you got coming up. Just let me know. We'll get them on here, and we'll link up sometime and do some events together, okay? Okay.
I like that.
All
and
right.
if you belong to any kind of a congregation and you would like me to come and
Oh,
speak
yeah.
with your church, with your people,
Anybody
I
out
look
there.
forward to praising
That's
from
right.
the stage of the Lord. I do.
Amen.
I enjoy this. I've been blessed to be invited to many churches, and I will continue to come wherever I am welcomed and invited. God bless
All right.
everybody.
All
happy,
right.
happy holiday.
Thank you so much, Lyn Dee. And you know, with that said, people, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode of the Hurricane Main Show up. And everybody, I want you to have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. And you know, don't eat too much, don't overdo it. But you know, you got to do it. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. You know. and you. That's right. and thank you, Lyn Dee, and thank everyone for tuning in. Until next Tuesday, I will be inside of your device on the Hurricane Main Show on His Hop Radio. Thank you, and God bless.